Hello everyone and welcome to Groovy Duke, your channel for all things groovy-lang. If you find any of these videos useful, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so that more people can have a groovy day. Today we're talking about JSON in Groovy. So get myself out of the way and we're going to go down to the Groovy console. And I already have the code up here that I copied over. So in Groovy, there are a couple different things that are built in that allow you to deal with JSON. So JSON is basically an interchange format that's commonly used on the web to send information to and from browsers. It's also used somewhat for config files in some places. So it is a format that you might see, just in the wild. So first thing we're going to look at is the JSON builder. So this is a Groovy builder. There are more builders than this. There's also an XML builder, but I'm going to skip over that one for the tutorials because XML is not used as widely as it once was. JSON kind of took its place, and there are other things as well. But for this, you have your JSON builder, and this creates basically a DSL. So when you do builder and dot records, which is not a method on the builder, instead of actually calling that method, it will actually create the JSON equivalent for that, and then the sub JSON object, which is a car with all of these particular properties, and a record below that with these particular properties. And with that, I will take the builder that we just built up and do a dot string, and then I'm going to use a special class called JSON output to do a pretty print for us, and basically pretty print the JSON. So if I run that, what you'll see is, let's move this up a little bit so you can see more of the screen. You'll see we have our records object with all of this information, and in here, and it's all nice and indented and pretty printed. So that's what you get coming out from the JSON builder. So beyond that, you might want to take JSON in and parse it. So there is the JSON slurper. There's the equivalent XML slurper if you want to, use XML, but for JSON, there's the JSON slurper, and you can do a parse text. So I have some text here in some JSON format, and what you can see here is I'll parse that into an object. So this will be I think it's just a JSON object that comes out. You'd have to check the documentation for exactly what comes out, because I know that the object can be either a list or a map. So depending on what you're parsing, it could come out in either format. So for this, what I did was I printed it out, and you'll see it basically turns it into a map, and it is a instance of a map. And if we do the object.simple, which is this one, that is an integer, which is true. This one is a big decimal, and this one is also a big decimal. So it does some interpolation for you of the types. JSON is a very simple format, so you only get like numbers, booleans, and strings. And I think that's pretty much it. I can't think off the top of my head, but it's a simple format. So this allows you to parse that in, and then you'll have it as a map, and then you can manipulate that or do whatever you want, within your program with it. So that's what you can do with JSON and Groovy. And that's all I have for you today. So as always, have a groovy one.